Here's where you can find Zaria's Creations on social media. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's DIY, we are going to do these policy envelopes using 12 by 12 craft paper. I saw these while surfing the YouTube channels under paper crafting, and I thought these were the cutest things. You can actually use these to mail the actual product or letters, or just to store things like your mortgage deed, birth certificates, social security cards, divorce papers, banking information, but in a very decorative way. And so these are very simple, and I made so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I made these for an event that I am actually going to do at the end of the month, and I am going to package them up by just tying a ribbon around it, because I'm not sure if I'm going to actually use these to mail anything out to anyone, or if I'm actually going to put some policies in here. Now they're very big in size. Let me grab a ruler. Let's see. So let's just take one. So this envelope is 10 inches by 5.5. 10 inches by 5.5. And I used an 12 by 12 paper to start off with. I did not cut the paper at all except for the little dot section. So from that 12 by 12 paper, this folded down to 10 inches by 5 inches. So 10 the long way, 5 the short way. And I don't know why I even grabbed this scoring board, because I am disappointed, because I needed something bigger to measure for this project. So if you guys know how to use this, I see this long arm is here, and I could not find a video for this Love Nicole scoring board. I saw quite a few other scoring boards, but not this one. So I am actually going to use my paper trimmer. So since my paper trimmer has a scoring mechanism here, I'm going to use my paper trimmer, a pair of scissors, these are super cute, my Tombow sticky glue, and I'm going to grab a sheet of paper out of this Martha Stewart paper pad that I just picked up today from Michael's for $6.97. And the papers in here are cute, but for $6.97, can't beat it. I will just grab one sheet in case if you need the name again. And these are double-sided. Oh, and I'm also going to use double-sided tape. And so you see how it has like this 1/2 inch right over here? I'm going to start off with cutting that off. Let's see, here's the scoring line for my recollections. Pull that out. My recollections paper trimmer. And I'm just going to match up. Now every paper pad is different, because I used, for these I used the recollections paper, I believe. And this little circle dot, actually, when I stopped it at the one mark over here, it cut off evenly. But as you can see, it does not at the moment. Make sure your paper is touching the top, all the way up here at the top. And then using the pink one is a score one. So before I cut, I want to make sure that I am in a good space. And so it looks like I got on part of the green. I'm not sure how much that matters, but I want to make sure this entire, I think that's pretty good. I wanted to make sure that I got the entire white off, but I didn't take away from the paper. All right, so for our first scoring, our first score is going to be at 1 inch and then 11 inches. So I'll open it up so I can see where my 1 inch mark is, which is right here, not that one, this one right here. So I'm going to make sure that my paper is hitting the top, and then make sure it is aligned with this line here, and then I will securely hold it down, and then I will score at my 1 inch. So I'm going to put my paper back in here, push it over to the 11, make sure my paper is touching the top. I'm at that 11 mark. I also look at the bottom to make sure it's approximately the same amount of space from that line. And then I am going to score it. Once again, now be careful. If you are heavy-handed, don't do it as much as I did. I just want to make sure that this line can be seen and I'm not pressing down hard at all. All right, so I have my 2 scoring lines. And for some reason, I always do the first 2 on the front side, and then I take the second 2 and I do it on the back hand side. So it's going up and down on both sides. And now we want to turn it so that the score lines are horizontal. And I want to do the first one we're going to do at 3 inches. And then the second one we're going to do at 8.5. So that is the 3 inch score line. And then we'll do the 8.5 score line. All right. So now, I know it's probably hard to tell. Let's see. So here you can see the score line here, here, here. There's some crossing points. See if I turn it down some. Yeah. You can see just a little bit. All right. So what I'm going to do first is fold over at the score lines. And I forgot my, let me get my, oh, here we go. Now, I always want to call this a bonefish from like the Bonefish Grill. I keep forgetting, it's like a bone scraper or something. I always forget the name of this. But in my edit, I will definitely have the name. And so I just go over it just to make my score lines crisp. So I just do all 4 sides. All 4 sides. And you can see it start to fold into an envelope. But we're not done yet. So I think I want to get, oh, here we go. Let me zoom in so you guys can actually see what I am doing. So here is where we scored our lines here, right there and right there. I'm actually gonna put a dot. And hopefully, can you guys see that dot? Good. So we are going to trim this part here off because we really want this to be our tab. But instead of just going straight up the score line, we're going to go on a diagonal. So you're going to come over a few centimeters and meet up at the dot. And now I don't have a measurement for it. But you just go over a little bit. And then where you see that dot, you're not going to cut at this line either. You're going to go at a diagonal and meet up at the dot once more. And so this is the piece that you're taking out, and that is how it looks. So you're going to do that for all 4 sides. You'll do it for all 4 sides, and then I'll show you what to do next. So I hope you guys can see this. If not, just let me know in the comments down below, and maybe I can do like a brief Instagram showing of how I actually did it. But you just want to aim for that corner where the points meet, and then diagonally, whoo, from the top. And take that part out, and then one more. I love my rose gold scissors. They are sharp. All right, so as you can see, it has now formed into the envelope. And so what's left is for us to glue it. Now, I like to do the bigger flat first, then the smaller, and then the bottom. That's how I do mine. Whatever you like, whatever is your preference, do that. And so now I'm going to get my glue. And I'm going to glue on the edge. Sorry if that noise is annoying anyone. Not too wide because it's actually going to, you don't want it to glue on the outside. And then I'm also going to glue the smaller edge on the smaller side. The long edge of the smaller side. All right. And then we just press it close. And then I'm going to do the bottom flap. And you can pick whatever one that you want to be your bottom flap. Now I don't go all the way up here only because it's open and I don't want the papers to get stuck. So I just make sure I go, oops, roll away, to the edge, just like a regular envelope, and then press real good. And I just do another scraping, bone scraper, and then this will be our top portion. Now for the top portion, that's what I'm gonna use this double-sided tape for. I am just going to put a piece of tape right across the top, And I'm going to leave it there because I am not ready for it. I'm just going to put it there, let it stay there until I'm actually going to use it. And I'll just take my scissors and cut. How simple was that? And now you have a paper crafted envelope where you can put all your policies in. And it's pretty deep, guys. Pretty deep. Now, one thing I will tell you, if you are going to use this to mail something, like if you put a white label on here and put something in it, I would definitely take this to the post office to weigh, because it is cardstock and it is heavy. And I'm not sure what the limit on paper is as far as a regular US postal stamp. I haven't mailed anything in years, actually, unless it's a package or a product. So I would definitely take it to the post office. This one doesn't match this, so it won't be in the pack, but I just wanted to show you guys how easy it was to make a policy envelope. So if you guys have any questions, listed down below in the description. I'll be sure to answer you as soon as possible. If you guys have any suggestions on how to use that Love Nicole scoring board for paper that is bigger than, what was on there, 6 inches going across, let me know down below. Please do a short video on Instagram or something. Help a sister out. But that is it for today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to click that like and subscribe button. See ya.